Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. And today's video is about minimalism and how we can practice minimalism and also how we're stopping ourselves from practicing minimalism. So let's get started with the video. Firstly, let me tell you about my views on minimalism. So my views are that minimalism is not at all about not owning or buying anything at all, or just buying 2 to 3 stuff, owning 2 to 3 stuff. That's not minimalism, I feel. You can own multiple amount of stuff, but they all should serve some purpose in your place, and also they should be very useful on a daily basis, or on like not daily basis but on a weekly, monthly, and also कि आप ये जो सामान खरीदा है पास्ट में आप बिल्कुल भूल चुके हो कि आपने वो खरीदा है और वो कहीं बहुत अंदर छुप गया है या फिर गुम गए हैं वो सामान. So that's completely waste of your own money, and why would someone do that? Some factors which stop us from practicing minimalism, and in some way if we understand the points and the factors correctly, so we can also start practicing minimalism. And let's get started with the point. The world is constantly trying to convince us to believe that the more we earn money, the more clothes we buy or wear, the more accessories that we store, anything in more quantity, that will lead us to a better and happy life. So they connect more with happiness, which is absolutely wrong. It's a myth. I think this is the major point in minimalism, that you should open your eyes and stop making the world and the social media and the consumerism market make you believe that the more you have, the more you will lead to a happy life, which is absolutely wrong. And this is why we are stopping ourselves from practicing minimalism. Even if we buy a lot of stuff, that happiness will just stay for some time, don't you think so? It's just a temporary state of mind that's just for like few minutes or few days, and that happiness will go. And that's just how the businesses are running and doing so well, because we believe in the more factor. And also how much more, because there's no ending to it. You can never feel enough if you don't ask yourself how much enough is enough. So it's upon oneself to ask themselves that how many products or how many stuff is enough for us, and that is not at all anywhere linked to happiness. So my second point is the money factor. Yes, so I've seen a lot of people who earn a lot of money, way too much of money, and or maybe people who don't earn money but they collect a lot of money. So after a person who has gained a lot of money, has the basic necessities and basic needs to live a normal average life, which are like the food, shelter and clothing, after that they don't know what to do with that money, and often they spend it on random stuff which they definitely don't need. So I think they should save it for something important and purposeful for the future. Stop splurging on random stuff, because that the people who splurge on random stuff definitely have different reasons to it, because it's a coping mechanism for a lot of people to spend on random stuff, and there are different reasons, but one should know the limit. So the third point is don't hold on. So we all have holded on to a lot of stuff. We hold on to lot of stuff because we can't let go things, because in India people, like, even a single piece of cloth we have to use it to the extent where like it comes to the phase of becoming a pocha. Yes, but it's not really important to like make the cloth or make the product go through all those phases. We often take out a lot of stuff to throw them away or give them away, but later after 5 minutes we just put everything back into our almiras, because we find some or the other excuse that this is not yet fully used or something else, and it starts to pile up, and then again for years we don't look into our almira or something, and they just stay there. We always attach ourselves to some or the other things, and then this is another excuse to keep holding on to things and not let them go. Many a times we know that we are not going to use some of the stuff even in the future, but just in case we think that शायद हम फ्यूचर में यूज़ कर लेंगे, और हम एक एक करके वो सारी चीज़ें जो हम देने वाले होते हैं वो हम वापस रख लेते हैं अपने पास. So basically we know what we need and what we don't, but we still hold on to things and procrastinate the letting go process. So I think this is a push everybody needs, and this is a sign that you need to throw or donate things away, because it's super liberating and peaceful. Sitting is quite simple. We live in a country where there are a lot of people who needs a lot of basic clothing and other items, so you should donate it right away, or even if the condition of a thing is extremely bad, you should just throw it away and not wait until it becomes a pocha. So the fourth point is about excessive and minimal stuff or furniture. So you are going to automatically understand the difference between a spacious room and a room filled with stuff and furniture. You are automatically gonna feel so calm and peaceful in that environment, and you're not gonna feel that your vision is blocked in some way or the other. But when you enter a room filled with furniture and other stuff in general, you're gonna some way or the other feel your vision is blocked in some way, and you're gonna feel very narrow in your mindset. So basically, in a clean and spacious room, your mind is also clear, but in a room where there are a lot of stuff and excessive furniture, you're just gonna feel blocked, like your vision is blocked in some way, and you're gonna feel stressed and not so happy and calm like you will feel in a spacious room. For example, imagine if you are in a hotel room, or you have went for camping, open space, and then imagine yourself in a small room where there are 6-7 items of furniture, and plus there are a lot of things added to the room. Just imagine your mindset and imagine the difference that the space and excessive things create in your mind. So some quick and small tips for practicing minimalism. So the first thing is reusing stuff. So before buying, you have to think once or twice that do I really need this, and if you do, go ahead and buy it. But if you do not, and if you can manage with something which you already have and reuse it in some way or the other, it's definitely a thumbs up, because you're saving money and energy at the same time. Tip number 2 is stop procrastinating and stop making excuses, and instantly donate or just throw your stuff away, and you will feel so content and happy with the stuff you have. It might be less in quantity, but it will be great in quality. So that's what you need to practice, and it will make you feel so sorted and stress free and very peaceful and so happy and calm in your mindset. So that's the goal of minimalism. So start from today. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this concept of minimalism, if you're thinking of starting to practice this concept, please like this video and please comment down below if you have ever done this or you're planning to do this. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Bye.